I just remember her being so small. We were told that she would have to stay here until she at least got close to even 4 or 5 pounds.
I bought her first actual clothing from Toys R Us. I went and bought a doll and took the clothes off of it, a Barbie doll, and that was her first outfit. And it was just so amazing, but I just had so much faith and belief that she was gonna pull through.
I remember the first time she opened her eyes, she was in isolate, and I still hadn't been able to touch her. But I was sitting there next to her and I was singing to her. And I will never forget, she opened that one eye and she looked at me. And then she just closed it. Yeah, I'll never forget that day.
I remember when I held her for the first time, and it was probably before her mother. I felt like I had died and went to heaven, if you could really, really imagine, because we weren't supposed to be there.
I remember, like, as I'm growing up, hearing my mom and my dad talk about how tiny I was and how I was the size of a Snickers bar, a stick of butter. My first pair of clothes were baby doll clothes. So I've always had a fascination with the medical field. I remember going to doctor's appointments and asking a bunch of questions. Well, what is this for? Can I wear your stethoscope? Can I try this? Well, what does this do? So I've always had an interest in it from a very young age.
I wanted everyone to know about Rose babies and how great this hospital is with especially the sick babies. And it's personal for me, especially with the NICU parents, to know we lived it.
Learning the special ways to feed her, the little tubes, how to burp her, the little special tubes you'd have to use to tap her back to clear her lungs. And they took the time to never make me feel out of place or not able to remember. If I had to ask them again, they were eager to help. Whether it's your first child or your last child and you love them and you only want the best. So, and Rose provided us the opportunity to have that. They didn't skimp or cut back because I was just a young black man barely making it.
It was a long haul, but she made it. She's here. I'm proud of her. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward a few years. She gets this job at Rose Medical Center. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, nice, you were born there. I didn't think of it, didn't think anything of it. It was nice. So then she told me about a position here. And I started working at Rose. So I thought, Rose babies. Guess what? I have a Rose baby. She was born here so-and-so years ago. And I would continue to tell this story. And it got bigger and bigger and bigger. Everyone in the hospital was like, Christy, tell you her Rose baby story? I'm sure she did.
The memories, they'll never leave. The experience will never leave. I can sit here in this hospital and feel it as if it happened yesterday, because it is a journey, but it was such a beautiful journey, and Rose made it as pleasant and as good as they could for us. I don't think it could have been another facility that I would have wanted to be at.
It's a beautiful thing what's going on here, and I wanted to share my story to make sure everyone knows how great this hospital is with Rose babies. There she is. Thank you.
Yes, sure.
Thank you.